Good afternoon. Storm Malik left us with scenes like these yesterday. Wind is going to be a feature of our weather throughout the week ahead. And in fact, we are starting off with yet another storm. Corrie, is currently brewing on her way in from the Atlantic to the northwest of the UK, with the winds set to peak through this evening, overnight and into the middle of Monday. This massive cloud here is the nor'easter. If you've seen what's been going on the other side of the Atlantic, that's dropped all of that snow. More on that in a bit. This, though, is Corrie to the north of the UK, a low that is continuing to deepen hour on hour. It will strengthen the winds through this afternoon across Northern Ireland and for western Scotland. Start to push some rain in here, some snow as it moves across the mountains. For much of England and Wales, and for some parts of eastern Scotland, there's still a lot of sunshine to come. Here comes Corrie, though, through the late afternoon into the evening and overnight, following a very similar path to Malik and with very similar constituent parts, if you like. Very strong winds, like to cause some coastal flooding, gusting up to 80 miles per hour across some of the highest ground of northern and eastern Scotland. The Met Office has issued an amber warning for the risk of damage. We could see some power supplies affected once again. The yellow area, though, shows you the northern half of Britain may see similar effects. The risk is slightly lesser, but still that wind will be strong, gusting 50-60 miles per hour all the way down into Northern Ireland, perhaps for North Wales and to the north of Norfolk. Corrie moves down into the North Sea overnight. The sky is clear behind her. Some showers will come in on the northwesterly wind. We'll see a frost with a risk of some ice across Scotland and northern England. So on our standard charts, this is what Tuesday and Wednesday look like. Some cloud moving around at times, yes, but actually not very much rainfall, aside from some across northern and western Scotland. And in terms of temperatures, they certainly get bolstered up to 12 or 13 degrees. By Friday, we're back into sunnier skies. It will feel colder with some snow showers to the northwest. So here's a look at those temperatures for the end of the week. Notice the winds stay strong throughout, are cutting northwesterly on Friday. This is the interesting thing, I think, is throughout the course of the entire week, we see very scant, if any, rain getting in to southernmost Britain. Some more significant accumulations to the northwest, certainly across the northwest of Scotland. And of course, as I said, a windy week throughout.
Hello there, very good afternoon to you. As expected, it's a very lively weekend of weather, particularly for northern parts of the UK. Hot on the heels of Storm Malik yesterday, we've got Storm Corrie today, and it's already making landfall across the UK by the time we get to the middle of this afternoon.
Hello, good evening. Some sunshine around again today, but it felt colder. Tomorrow, it'll be windy, but still some sunny spells in the forecast.
Good evening. If you had to sum up the weather for the week ahead, windy would be the word to choose. We saw Storm Malik yesterday. Outside now, Storm Corrie is bearing down on northern Britain. This is the nor'easter that brought stormy conditions to the northeast of the US through the weekend. We could see a spawn off of that coming our way later in the week with further strong winds and some colder weather.
Good afternoon to you. Things have been pretty quiet for the month of January across the UK because we've been dominated by a weak jet stream and also high pressure. So it's been very dry so far and winds have been extremely light. But that's all changed this weekend. We saw Storm Malik move through on Saturday, and we've got Storm Corrie to contend with now through this evening and into the first part of Monday.
Hello there, very good evening to you. I hope you've had a lovely weekend. As expected, it has been a pretty lively picture from a weather point of view. Hot on the heels of Storm Malik yesterday that caused such widespread disruption. We've got Storm Corrie to contend with through this evening, overnight, and then fading away through tomorrow. So already wide-reaching weather warnings for the very strong winds across the UK, an amber weather warning across northern parts of Scotland, and an ice warning as well for northeastern parts of Scotland. So all in all, it's a treacherous night.
Hello there, good evening. After the breezy day yesterday, a much sunnier and calmer day today, albeit a little bit chilly. A return to slightly stormy conditions, this time courtesy of Corrie, that's pulling away through Monday. And then really the pattern for the next few days is for a generally breezy weather. Bright and breezy, odd outbreak of rain, but hopefully getting a little bit milder.